wrap your strap or your towel close to you. We'll go through our shoulders openers. So shoulders, when we want to keep the shoulder flexible, first of all, why do we want shoulder to be flexible? It is a major joint. If your shoulder is tight, if your shoulder holds a lot of trigger points, your function of your hands will be limited, or the blockage there can affect your headache and also your eyes and ears. Very close. Shoulders are responsibility muscles, very close to your nervous system and stress. So keeping the shoulder open is important. Now when we talk about shoulders, when you raise your arm, we have to flex the shoulder enough. So check your shoulder. If you raise it, can you raise it all the way up and also behind? Can you go behind your ears? Sometimes naturally it's your bone structure. If not bone structure, you will feel the good stretch. So your range of motion, keep it your full range of motion. Now if you move your shoulder this way, we have this nice extension. Can you touch your palms together? Can you clap your hands together behind you and lift how far you can lift behind? Is also to measure your range of motion, right? So now to improve those range of motion, let's start some movement. First of all, lifting is the warming up. We will combine with this one of the sitting position. You can continue at your Vajrasana. If you can go a little further, open your feet, sit in between your feet. Your hip come down onto the floor. And your toes are. This is only for those who possible. If you have a knee injury, you can skip this. Just stay at your Sukhasana or the other one, Vajrasana. If this is available to you, come to here. This is called Ananda Matirasana. Bliss pose, because it's such a calming to the nervous system if you have it. But do not force. Really watch out for the knee. If you're feeling something on your knee, immediately release and skip. Interlace your hands, reach up. Now both the hip and the shoulder. Stay here for 3 to 5 long breathing. Great. Keep breathing. If you can keep your bicep right next to your ears, great. Or behind, even better, without your neck tension. And if you're sitting, start bothering, just switch the other way, sitting. Do not bother your hip too much. And relax, release. Feel a good circulation. But we have different structure, different bone structure, so never force. Now come back to Vajrasana. Another hands position to favor your flexion of your shoulder stretch and extension of the blade is our Garudasana, eagle pose, hands wrapped. So hands open. Exhale, elbow on top of each other. Let me take out this one, not too squish. Elbow on top of each other. So if you're tight, naturally my shoulder is also very tight. So you can grab a hold of your shoulder with your arms to cross the elbow more. Cross the elbow more and touch both the elbow together. Now your palm facing outside. Try to meet from the back of your palms to each other and try to get the Namaste hands. So if you're tight, you feel a very deep stretch along the blade, along the trapezium, all the way down the blade, opening the shoulder blade. Stay here. And also keep your elbow, shoulder is down. Do not shrink your shoulder. Shoulder is down, elbow high. Then you will get the right stretch. Keep breathing, neck relax. If you want to extend, you can keep lifting your elbow. Breathe deeply. Elbow come to the same level with your shoulder if possible. Nice. Instead of elbow sitting on your lap, raise it up. Nice. And release. Long inhale. Long exhale. Other side. Now your other elbow on top. Notice the tighter side or the more better side. Try as much as you can to bring back to your Namaste hands. 3. Looking good. Your palm also, if you're not feeling anything, your palms turn. You're on the crisscross and your palms turn to the straight to kind of like Namaste. There you go. 3 to 5 long breathing. And relax. Yes, it has to go from all the way from elbow. Relax and release. Long inhale, eyes closed. Feel the good circulation of your shoulders, neck. Now, extension and flexion together stretch is our Kamukhasan stretch. So Garudasana, eagle wrapped of your hands, the first one we did. Now, the cow head pose, Kamukhasan. If you want to combine it with your hip, go ahead. You sit on your right side and your left foot wrapped all the way around. This is to combine it with your hip. Or you can simply do it on the Vajrasana if you like. If you're tight, start with your strap from the top hands, go back. The bottom hands, go grab the strap. And I show from the side to the back. If you're tight, you might be right here. There's big distance between your hands. That's okay. Try to reduce the space between the hands as much as you can by walking your hands up. Try to lift your right elbow up, left elbow, walk up. If you're flexible, the goal is to reach both the hands together and grab it. And also keep your spine straight. Hold it there. Stay within the asana for a long breathing. Give your best. Meditate in the pose. Nice. Neck relax. If you're too tight, all these poses, you're like, okay, turning into breath. So don't worry, there's always a good start, a good observation. At least you're getting something out of it to open up, to know better about our body. And relax. Release it. Feel very good circulation. And switch side. Try to match exactly the weight. So sit on your left hip, your right knee on top. Left arm goes up. Use the towel or the strap if you're tight. Right hands from the bottom. And as much as you can, reduce the gap between the two hands. Stay. Breathe deeply. So hold it for 3 to 5 long breathing. Take time. Almost like you want to go and meditate in that pose. And slowly release. stretch it out. Shake them out. Lean back, long inhale. Long exhale.